So I said that January was going to be my try new things month, because that was the best theme I could think of for January. And I thought it would be very encouraging to make me want to do new things, to try new things. But first off, I'm going to talk about some of my New Year's resolutions, I guess. I don't really do New Year's resolutions as such, but I do like to, I don't know, give myself the impression that I'm going to do something new or make some kind of change or set myself some kind of challenge or something like that. One of the things, new things anyway, is that I want to buy a new camera. Because for starters, I'm actually using my phone to record these, and while that's fine, it makes it very hard to find positions to put the camera in sometimes, because of course it doesn't balance, whereas a camera would prop up better. Plus I go to a lot of conventions and I can't always get a great picture of things, especially when I'm at panels, of the people doing the panel. And I try to zoom in and it's all blurry and it's very hard to get a really good photo. So I'm looking into buying a new camera so that I can get a lot better pictures at a distance, and hopefully to maybe get better quality recording this video as well. So we'll see. Currently I'm saving up. I got a bit of money for Christmas, not quite enough to buy myself the kind of camera I want, so I'm going to save up a little bit and buy that, hopefully before anything really cool happens, I guess. I'm aiming for about end of Feb, maybe beginning of March, depending. So we'll see. But probably more like mid-February. Anyway, another thing I really want to do is read more, because I love reading. I've always had a book on, I always have a book on the go. And the last couple of years, I've noticed I've read a lot less. Like last year, the number of books I got through was pitiful compared to what I used to get through. I think I read 7 books all year, and that is really a low number for me. So this year I'm trying to use my time better. Like if I've got nothing to do at home, just read, make sure I always take a book to work and read on my lunch. I read in the bath as well, so try to utilize my time to read more. And one of the things I need to get through this year is Game of Thrones, because I asked for Christmas, I had this on my Amazon wish list, all the Game of Thrones books. And as you can see, there's one missing because I've already started the first one. And this is a bit complicated because I also want to watch the TV series. So I kind of have to watch one episode, read the first book, and then watch the corresponding TV series, providing they work out that way. I don't know if they do. Hopefully they do. But I would also like to watch the TV series. I've seen like 3 episodes of it, and that's about it. But these books are just lovely, and I want to read them. I want to hopefully maybe read them all this year. But I also want to read other books. I've got some other books I've been meaning to read. I've got lots of books I've been meaning to read. And part of what I gave up on last year is because I was reading books that had characters in it I really didn't care about. And that put me off. So that's one of the reasons I didn't read so much last year. So yeah, I want to get a good camera. I want to read a lot more. I also need to look into what I want to do with my writing, because NaNoWriMo got me into wanting to write again, but the story I was writing didn't quite kickstart my desire to write anything new as I'd hoped. And I've got some old stuff I kind of want to go back over, so I need to start evaluating what exactly I want to do with my writing. And I might make it my goal to actually do something with that novel that I've got pretty much more or less finished. I just need to work out if I'm completely happy with it and whether I want to do anything with it. So hopefully I will. So the subject of trying new things this month, today's is about trying new foods. Now, I was going to try a lot more than I actually did end up trying, because I'm not the biggest fan of trying new things, if I'm honest. I am very set in my ways of what foods I like. I will sometimes venture in trying new things, but normally I stick to what I like whenever I go to restaurants and stuff. And sometimes I will buy new things when I go food shopping, but there is that sort of risk of buying something that you don't like and then you feel like you've wasted your money and stuff. So I can be very picky. Not picky, just not very adventurous with trying anything new in terms of food. But I decided I would look out in the supermarkets to try to find something. I haven't actually been to any restaurants to try anything new because I think they would probably be better places. because when I worked around the supermarket, yeah, sure, I'm sure there were sort of branded things I hadn't tried, but most of it was like, well, I've tried a variation of that, I've tried something of that, or I've most of the ingredients in that is something I've tried, that kind of thing. So I tried to pick a couple of things at least that I knew I hadn't tried in some form. Okay, so what I tried was a Thai green curry, or red curry, because I'd never tried a Thai curry before. I'd seen them on, you know, my friends like, I do also, like Chinese food and Asian food and stuff. And I have found that that's a popular one, type of curry on these menus. And I've never tried it because even though I like curries, I wasn't sure what a Thai one would have in it and whether I'd like it. So I never risked ordering it. But I decided to buy one and have let's see what it was like. It was it was a microwavable ready meal one, so there probably are better ones out there, obviously, but this is my reaction to trying it for the first time. Okay. If I get a little bit of everything. Yeah, it's a microwavable one, but I could make one, but this will give me an idea of what it's like anyway. Yeah, not bad. It's alright. Okay, so the other thing I wanted to try was sushi. Now I know that sushi can be classed, there's a lot of things that could be classed as sushi, but specifically I wanted to try sushi rolls, what we traditionally think of as sushi. And I got it from Sainsbury's, but Sainsbury's actually has a specific sushi counter where they make it fresh there and package it up. So I thought I'd probably be all right, because I know that some supermarket sushi is probably not the best ones to try for the first time. And I specifically picked up salmon California rolls from the counter, mostly because they looked like actual sushi, and I haven't tried that yet, so I'm going to try that now. So yeah, I've never tried proper sushi rolls before. I know there's some sort of soy sauce I could put on, and maybe that would make it better, but I'm just sort of going to try it as is. And to be honest, maybe most of the ingredients individually I probably have tried, but all put together like this, although it's got avocado in, and I don't think I've tried avocado before, so that'll be something interesting. So yeah, pop it all in one go. Well, I haven't spat it out. Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah, I wasn't so sure at first, but once it all started to blend in my mouth, mashed together, well, that was actually quite nice. Yeah, not bad, which is good because I've got a whole load of it to eat, so I might as well. So yeah, at least I know that I haven't wasted that, because this ain't cheap. I mean, I suppose it is sushi gourmet, so that it is made fresh, so you wouldn't expect it to be. But I'm glad I like it, because then I haven't wasted it. And I might even try it with a soy sauce, actually, to see what that does. So yeah, I'm pretty impressed with that. I'm pretty happy with that. I might even try some, because I have gone to Yo Sushi a couple of times. I really like Yo Sushi. I usually just have the teriyaki chicken and the gozas, whatever. Those are nice. But I never have the sushi. So next time I go there, I might have some of that. I was also hoping to try something else, possibly a drink like chamomile tea, but I never got around to it. I haven't actually done much this weekend, and I didn't want to risk buying a whole box of it in case I didn't like it, because that was a bit of a waste. But yeah, overall, so I've discovered that Thai red curry, which is the one I tried, is actually kind of okay, and I would probably not be against trying it at a restaurant to see if the restaurant one is any better, because that one was a healthy microwave meal one. So, and sushi, well, at least salmon California rolls, I can at least say I did like overall. So yeah, so it does sometimes pay to try new things. So next week, I do have a better idea for something I want to talk about, which is, well, I won't say it now, TV shows. I'm going to try some new TV shows. Not necessarily ones that came out this year, because it's start of the year, but they're new to me. As long as they're not really old TV shows, and they're new to me, then I'm going to give them a watch, and give them a bit of a review. So that's my idea for next week. This one I know hasn't been that great. There's not much to it, this one, I'm sorry. But I will hopefully have more to say next week. So, see you next week.